This is in response to question 1, how I found AI or how AI found me. A trusted colleague told me in 2003, she said, "Robin, I'm doing a course and you will love this." And I had to wait a whole year until 2004 in order to enroll in the certificate program at CASE. And she was absolutely right. I did love it because appreciative inquiry fit with what I had been doing as an organisation development practitioner. And I'd been focusing on participatory design and whole systems change work. And in Australia, I'd been trained in search conferencing, which in the States is usually called future search, and open space technology and World Cafe and other kinds of participatory change methodologies. And I knew that when you give voice to all stakeholders, that amazing things can happen. So finding appreciative inquiry with its beautiful worldview of searching for what gives life to people and their organizations when they're at their best was incredibly energizing and added an amazingly exquisite layer to collaboration and community engagement. And yet I remember when I was doing the certification at CASE, in the first, it was a 6-month program, and the first training that we did was 3.5 days, and I was still coming from this place of, well, here's another great method that I can put into my toolkit. Yet I had no idea how I would be so personally impacted by the principles that transformed me and the practices that lit me up all the time whenever I do this work. So initially, I wore my kind of show me the evidence kind of hat. And during that first session, the most inspiring people, I discovered the most inspiring people who came from all over the world. They were people from Pakistan and China and Hong Kong and from England and from Israel, from Spain, from Germany, from France, from Belgium, and all over the United States. And as we experienced the process together and the philosophy and the sciences that underpin the methodology, we went so deep so quickly, and yet it was really practical. And still, with my Anglo-Saxon cultural imprint, I wondered, and I asked David Cooperwriter this, I thought that does AI often get called Pollyannish and kind of very American, have a smiley face and a nice day? But all that changed at the end of my first day. So it's with this valuing lens, this appreciative worldview that lit me up. And I already knew that when you give voice to people, magic can happen. And understanding happens between people. And it's this kind of relational process of doing this together and truly listening to each other in wonder and curiosity. Commitments are made. And with AI, when you frame your inquiry and ask questions about what works, and you take people back to a high point experience, the positive energy that opens up is the start to something magical and truly co-creative. So you do take people to sacred spaces. For me, it's that discovery interview, that very first experience that people open up to each other. That's the magic, that's what works. And for me, that means it starts at the heart level. And that's where real transformation occurs. It's taking people out of the head space to the heart space.